mercy. Oh my mind about the boy, who wanna promote the nasty man, them off it. Oh my mind in about the boy, who wanna make two man, oh go find a kiss, so finally don't in a bed. Oh go find a leather and a rub down leg. Send cinematic and the Uzi instead. Burn about the boy, make we shot them.
It was kind of ironic because I actually was made aware of the existence of this record because I went to a West Indian gay club and they played it. So I knew the tune, but I didn't know the words, and finally someone let me know, would you know what they're actually saying?
Burn him up bad like a old tire wheel. One but you bant and you tough. They say boom bye bye in a batty boy. Who why not promote no batty man, them a feed.
Someone tried to explain to me that, you know, people are so accustomed to that level of homophobia there that it doesn't really raise eyebrows. And the prospect of an artist coming here and sort of crossing over, and the idea of them being given a sort of worldwide audience, you know, of crossing over, and of their sort of sentiments and mentality becoming acceptable, that was something that we really couldn't abide. We felt like we had to really speak out about that.
Shabba, are you a Buju Banton fan?
Well, most definitely right now, from a forfeit the law of God Almighty, you deserve crucifixion. Most definitely. The Bible, I live by the concept of the Bible, which is the righteousness of every human being. And the Bible stated that man should multiply. The multiplication is done by a male and a female.
That's absolute crap, and you know it.
You two go and set up, and we'll go and see we'll see what Katie's doing, because this has all gone completely mad.
Someone in England actually saw the show The Word, and they saw some of the comments that Shabba Ranks made on the show, and they actually sent me a copy. And I think that we were dealing with someone, Buju Banton, who wasn't well known. But then when Shabba Ranks spoke out about it, it was clear that this was going to be something that was going to garner a lot of attention.
A story appeared on the front pages of the Village Voice, and the front page said "Boom Bye Bye," and it detailed the homophobia that exists in Jamaica. And right after that article came out, they went after Shabba Ranks with a vengeance. So wherever Shabba was performing, they would alert the promoter that he's homophobic. Whenever Shabba Ranks was booked on a television show, they would send a letter. Shabba was canceled from the Jay Leno show. He was canceled from Arsenio Hall, and was canceled from a lot of television shows. I think it hurt Shabba Ranks more than it hurt Buju Banton. I mean, Buju Banton was just emerging, but everything stopped for Shabba Ranks.
In Jamaica, our laws, the laws of our country, say booger is a crime. You know what I mean? In every square mile you can find, we have about 4 or 5 churches. In these churches are churches of God. They preach homosexuality is a crime. Yeah? We know, as the people who have the medium to reach a larger mass than these people in general, we know also that homosexuality is a crime. So, what wrong have I done when I said homosexuality is wrong?
You're talking about people that came from a teeny little place their whole world was a 20-block radius at times, where communication was, I tell you and you go down the street and you tell someone else, to this big mass communicated America. And sometimes there were issues that came up that they didn't necessarily understand because they just hadn't been exposed to it. Once he was sat down and was exposed to people that had different lifestyles, and really looked and said, you know what, you're nothing but a man that just happens to do something different from me. Didn't necessarily mean that all of a sudden, you know, he was running around with, you know, having lots of gay friends, but what I think it did make him do was really realize that, I really could step back and take a look and look at people a little bit differently now.
Shabba Ranks' international career never recovered, and in 1995 he was dropped by his American record label.
For that 50 year, pray to God more.
Yeah.
Love your brother and your sisters more. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.